Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Shamche. In this video, we'll talk to you about the La Liga standings and the La Liga matches for the weekend. And Barcelona will play Athletic Club de Bilbao. We've seen the issues with Nico Williams and Barcelona and how Lamine Yamal wanted to have Nico Williams at Barcelona. And second match day in La Liga, Barca are playing against Athletic Bilbao. Ben, what's up?
Ade champion.
JB, what's up?
Adio.
Barca Athletic Bilbao.
I think at the end of the day, Barcelona is going to win that game. But then, you know, this Nico Williams transfer issues with Barcelona and Atletico Bilbao, I think is really going to be an interesting game because the fans, the Barcelona fans is going to, I don't know what they are going to do, but then Nico Williams is going to tell Barcelona fans he's that good guy whom your club really wants me. You understand? So I think for the last 4 meetings, Atletico Bilbao has not been able to beat Barcelona in 90 minutes. I think the last time they beat Barcelona was in the Copa del Rey semi-finals or quarter-finals. Yeah, quarter-finals. I think with Ernesto Valverde coming back to Barcelona and Hansi Flick also being a new coach for Barcelona, it's really going to be an interesting game. But I think Barcelona to win at the end of the day.
Barca will win.
Oh yeah, Barca will win.
Bilbao.
It's going to be a very difficult game, dicey game. I'm a number one Barcelona fan, but I feel like we have a lot of injuries in our midfield, and also letting Gundogan also leave the club has also been a headache for us. We are playing Marc Bernal and Casado,
no DM.
I mean, we are using Bernal as a DM. It's the guy that they are building up, and I think they also want to replicate that. Sergio Busquets DNA in the Marc Bernal and all those stuff. I mean, we have a very young squad. I think that's why Hansi Flick was crying for João Cancelo and bringing in much more experienced players. I think we're left with Lewandowski, Rafinha. We have a lot of young people in the squad now. You understand? So our captain now is Andre Ter Stegen. I mean, it's going to be a good game. I feel like we should not depend so much on Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick is a good coach. I don't know if
I know he's a good coach, but then he doesn't have the material.
That's what I'm saying. Having this players,
I don't know what really is going on with Barcelona.
At least even if you have Casado and you have at least, let's say, Gundogan, because
Frankie de Jong. We are without Frankie de Jong.
Not playing. I think Pedri is not that 100% fit.
I mean, but he's
not going to play.
We brought in Dani Olmo, but he's not registered yet. Our defense too, we are playing Kubasi and Inigo Martinez. I learned that they want to sell Christensen too. I don't know what's wrong with Barcelona.
Yes.
We are
to compete against Madrid that has Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, and on the bench, Vinicius.
We are playing our left back with Alex Baldi.
Militao. And they are back and you are going to sell Christensen, your experienced player, the centre back. I don't know why Barcelona. I don't know, but then I think there's more to these issues with Barcelona.
The whole Barcelona issue is a mess. It's a mess. We are going to rely on Lamine Yamal the entire season. I hope that he doesn't get injured. But if he gets injured, it's going to bring a crack in the Barcelona squad because Barcelona,
Ferran Torres.
Ferran what? Barcelona has built their. You saw the first match.
If you still have Ferran Torres in your team as at now as a Barcelona player, I don't know why we should even take your club serious.
He played entirely nothing in the first game. You understand? I don't know why. Once upon a time, we were comparing him to the likes of Ousmane Dembele. It was good Ousmane Dembele even left the club. And why didn't you understand? Because it's a whole lot of mess. You try to bring.
Don't you understand what happens?
You try to bring in Rafael. It's clear that we can't bring in Rafael Leao. It's clear we can't bring in a top winger. Now we are going to Federico Chiesa, who is much more injury prone than every player I've known. So I don't know what's going on. We don't know when Gavi is going to be back. We don't know when Frankie de Jong is going back. Our top midfielder who played for us 95% of the game in our last has left back to Manchester City.
And
do you know one thing? Manchester City.
I even heard with Gundogan going, with Vitor Roque going, we can't still register Dani Olmo. So I think Barcelona's issue is not physical. It might be spiritual because I don't really understand. No, you made us understand Messi, Busquets, Piqué, Jordi Alba. was our issue because they have our high salary,
high wages.
They let, and you still having issues with even right now. If Barcelona registers a player, it seems like we've signed a world-class player, and it's very sad. So for me, I'm not going to follow Barcelona, though I'm going to watch the game as a normal football fan. Then I'm not going to watch any Barcelona game as a Barcelona fan. So I don't think Barcelona will be able to compete this season because of the happenings in the club. So let's just hope Barcelona takes away with the 3 points or even a point at the end of the day.
But I think that with what I've seen of Hansi Flick and then what I've seen of Valverde, I think if Hansi Flick does has a good day, they'll probably try and get some win against.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Hansi Flick so far so good, has been good, but my problem is I'm not looking at this game alone. I'm looking at the entire season. Can we compete against the likes of Atletico Madrid? You don't need only youngsters. That is why we have the under 19s, have the under 20s. Once you see Pepe. Let's
from Pep
as a Pepe. How many of his players are youngsters?
We go Lewis.
How many? No. How many?
They don't even play.
You understand? So you use experienced players. You use, but you are playing in Spain, so Barcelona have this kind of history where they have a few youngsters in their squad.
I told you last time that I think when Messi Xavi Dems were coming, Iniesta were coming, they had the opportunity to learn from
big players,
an experienced player like Ronaldinho. So Messi came to meet Ronaldinho. Messi was not playing 90 minutes. Messi was just playing 70 minutes.
Henry.
But then you are playing Lamine Yamal 90 minutes.
Every day.
The same way they did to Pedri. Pedri played, I think, 38 matches in the season.
No
played
rest.
Euros, Olympic game, came back to go to Olympic Games, came back and start the league before he was being allowed to go on holidays.
The same with Ansu Fati.
Exactly. So if Barcelona is going to rely on these youngsters for the entire season, I don't think they can be able to compete any of these their rivals in the league this season.
Imagine Barcelona playing against Getafe with this Marc Bernal and Casado. Have you seen Getafe? They will injure this player. You see, there was this guy Alanyom at Getafe. He was playing against Ansu Fati. It was when Ansu Fati's problem started.
That was the tackle that
stepped on Ansu Fati's back. So they will not give you the opportunity to be doing those things. They don't want to see another Messi emerge from Barcelona. So I'm praying for Lamine Yamal. That Lamine Yamal, they protect him. He's just only 17 years old.
And protecting him is managing his game time.
Exactly.
If you are not being able to manage him, you are not protecting the guy.
You wanted to sell Rafinha also. What's wrong with you people? Meanwhile, Ferrenta was need to no club even wants him to go. You understand? So I'm saying that this game is a nice game, but going forward, Barcelona should make good decisions for the team. I don't know what Federico Chiesa coming to the squad will do to us, because we already have a full bench of injured players, not knowing what to do with them, and we are relying on Gerard Martin, Alex Fort, Hector Fort, Alex Valle, Pau Kubasi, Inaki Peña, and all those players. What if this Omona started ending? They're always playing in Spain. That's why. Imagine this one coming to the English Premier League
or even Italian Serie A. You're going to play Champions League. You don't have experienced players in your squad.
Exactly.
Who are you going to beat in Champions League?
Just add João Cancelo to the squad.
Yes, they couldn't. But I think João Cancelo's issue.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think João Cancelo's issue was more of his attitude.
It's financial. We don't have money.
Attitude at Barcelona.
It's not attitude. We don't have money.
No, because Hansi Flick was pushing for him. Bring him. We need experienced players.
Up to now, do you know the reason why Gundogan left? We don't still know.
Financial issues again. So
Gundogan's own is much more than financial issues. So they drew back to the fact that we played an El Clasico match and he came back. There was an issue
against the club
and the changing room also, and all those things. That's the same reason why. That's the same reason why Xavi left. And I think that Laporta is transforming into a dictatorship. We want to dictate for the club, and what he wants is what wants to happen in the club, and that's not how to rule a club. A club, you understand? So there should be transparency in the club. You understand? Bring in much more people who will bring in enough to. There was an issue with Deco and Xavi. I think Barcelona is in a hole. I don't see them winning even one trophy this season. Yes.
Replacing Deco with Alemany was, I think, is the worst decision ever in Barcelona history.
let's do quick one. Real Madrid versus Valladolid.
Oh, I mean, me preferably as a Barcelona fan, I like him to lose, but Ancelotti is not going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there are some marks of some good coaches and good clubs.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? What is this man's name? The owner of the club. What's his name? The president.
Florentino Perez.
He must be doing some dealings at the back of the club, of the back of the behind the scenes. You understand? He saw what happened in the first game, and how Mbappe and Vinicius confused their position. It will not happen again.
Mm-hmm.
They will face these differences.
Mm-hmm.
At the long last, Mbappe will be at the number 9. He will understand his role perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Vinicius will be at number 7. He will understand his role. Bellingham will understand his role. Rodrigo will understand his role. And they will also have a good day. And at the end of the season, we will see the Madrid song singing again, Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid, because they are a very good club. And once every club is working perfectly, there's a good president behind the scenes who is managing things behind the scenes. They signed Mbappe. You think they are going to make a mess? When it comes to dropping Mbappe, they will drop him.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to dropping Vinicius, they will find a way to drop him.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to dropping Lunin for Courtois to be the keeper, they brought up an emergency solution for the media, for the press. You understand?
Yes.
Bringing out that Lunin had COVID-19, which was which they cannot track.
You know, managing a club is not all about the on-field decision or something.
No.
What I think the management is doing backstage. So I think that's what Barcelona is lacking right now. But I don't think Real Valladolid is going to beat Real Madrid.
No. Madrid will score them. Mbappe has to go in that game.
Sometimes, being going away from banter, as a Barcelona fan, you just sit afar and admire the work of Florentino Perez. How he runs the club, how he goes about with the decision of the club. It has always been perfect for him, and that's giving him the I think the glories. He's not a magician. He's not performing any magic. It's just taking the right decisions at the right times, bringing the right people at the right time, letting go I think some people he thinks they are not needed at the right time. That's really helping Real Madrid. So as a Barcelona fan, you sit afar and just admire the club, how it's run,
how beautifully it's run,
how they get their assignments correct, their structures of, Real Madrid can't just be that club you can hate. Yes, I can be a rival of Real Madrid, but then when Real Madrid is playing against any other European club, I tip like, come on, Madrid is Madrid. And they will be kings of Europe for life. They are very good, and I think after Florentino Perez, they are still going to get a better person to go with the affairs of the club, and he's really going to help the club. So I don't think Madrid is going to drop any points this coming weekend, because what happened there, I think as the first league day, and it will be solved. Trust me, and Madrid is going to win the game hands down.
And the last time Real Madrid played against Real Valladolid, it was 6 goals to 0 in favor
they'll
of Real
win.
Madrid.
So even if they play with Adagula and Endrick,
if they play with their second
Nico Paz and all those people, they will win this match. It's a straight win for Real Madrid.
You know one thing, whenever Madrid starts a season, just consider all the trophies they are in is for them. So maybe they meet some misfortune on the way. You understand? Because Real Madrid fighting for a trophy or fighting for a league is I think 80% success. So it only takes some stubborn and well-planned teams to disturb Real Madrid on their way to glory. So I think Madrid is going to really.
City is in Spanish Liga.
Exactly.
Open the best of your.
Yes. So I think Madrid this season is going to compete for any single trophy they are in.
Yes.
And I don't think Barcelona is ready to compete in any of them. So I think Madrid is going to win.
Atletico Madrid Girona.
I'll go for Atletico Madrid win. Yeah, because even last season, I think when Girona was in their best form, I think they met twice. At least they beat Atletico in their first game, and the second year Atletico beat them. I think 3-1 on goal scoreline. So I think with the additions Atletico Madrid had on their team, the Alvarez, the Konokaga, I think Atletico have a very very chance of winning this game. I think they are going to.
With the signings they made, Julian Alvarez, Solot, Conor Gallagher,
Omorodion.
Yeah, you know, Atletico making this signings to tell you they are not coming to play beautiful football for you to watch.
Yeah, they want to win.
Yeah, they are coming to win points and go.
But they do against Villarreal.
Oh yeah, because I think it's, you know, one thing about
Villarreal. Villarreal has also made some signings. They want to compete.
Okay. Oh yeah, they want to compete though, but then you know, first leg of the first match of the league. I think sometimes we should just consider the I think the players being okay with the league and also having the experience for the first game and so on. So I think with from the second week going, we will get to know the strength of each team. Understand? So I don't think Girona is going to be able to beat Atletico Madrid. I think Atletico is playing home or Girona is playing.
Atletico Madrid is playing home.
It's playing home. So I don't think that Girona will be able to go to Atletico
but
Madrid.
I trust my City Girona team. They have a lot of.
They lost Alex Garcia.
They lost Sabino.
They've lost
Dovbik.
They've lost a lot of players. I think the only player they brought back is Oriol Romeu from Barcelona.
Yeah, from Barcelona.
And so that's not enough.
I mean, it's going to be a very difficult for Girona to win.
I think Atletico
Madrid will pick a win in this particular game. Antoine Griezmann, Alexander Solo, as you said, Julian Alvarez, Rodrigo de Paul. They have a lot.
I think they have a lot of.
And Diego Simeone. This season, I should compete with Real Madrid. Nabasa the only I mean, he should be the one competing with Real Madrid this particular season. Because if you bring in a World Cup winner like Julian Alvarez, if you bring in Conor Gallagher to strengthen your midfield, you have Jan Oblak, one of the best goalkeepers on the planet.
Antoine
Griezmann, Azel Witsel, Martinez. You have a lot of players in that Atletico Madrid squad. So I expect them to be competing against Real Madrid this particular season. So Girona has lost a lot of players. Understand?
And so I think Atletico Madrid have one of the best right back in the world, and we still don't really rate that Molina Argentine as one of the best players in the league. I think last season.
He's actually very
he's overlapping. Yes, his decision taking the final third.
Messi in winning a World Cup.
He's very good. That guy is very good. When you really watch Atletico Madrid's match and you see that he's really bad, I think because he doesn't have the media attention, so we are still underrating that guy.
He's very good. Going forward, I feel like Atletico Madrid should be the one competing. You've got Solot and number 9. You've brought Julian Alvarez. So I don't know how, but you have a lot of players now. Omorodion, so Omorodion is back at Atletico Madrid. So you can still add him to the squad.
Yes, and we have strikers. We have 3 strikers.
Midfield also, Koke is still there. Rodrigo de Paul, Conor Gallagher, Axel Witsel can drop in the defense and can also
have
play
everything to compete.
So I mean, Oko left back, you have Ronaldo, you have Samuelino. I mean, you have a lot of players. Squad depth here,
as one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
And so I mean, they should be the one competing against Barcelona and Real Madrid. Yes.
Charlie guys, thank you for watching this video. We'll be giving you back-to-back updates on the channel. The best yet to come. Bye for now.